Hello friends, welcome again to the series of Java 11 feature, and in this video we are going to cover the new type introduced by Oracle, which is var. So I'll explain it, but before explaining, can you please tell me what is this? Yes, it's 10 numeric, hello and true. So from its type you can be easily say that its first is int, second is string, and third one is boolean. So in the same way, Oracle has told compiler to behave in this way, that I am enough intelligent, just declare with var and I know what kind of variable or what type of variable you are declaring. So let's take an example. Var int 1 is equal to 10 and var string 1 is equal to hello. So in this way you can declare the variables. You might be thinking that what is the benefit, like we are just writing var instead of int, the number of keystrokes are same, so what is the benefit of using it? So the benefit, like if the class name is too long to write, or you have the two classes with the same name and you normally write package name dot class name in front of the variable name, so it makes a bit ridiculous. And I'm taking one more example of array list string h is equal to new array list. So here also you are writing first of all array list, then angle brackets, then your generic type, and then on right hand side it's array list. So without writing this one we can write var and it's easy to write. Another thing you might be thinking, like what about the type safety? So is Java removed the type safety from Java 11? No, it is not the case, because compiler again says that I'm intelligent, I know what kind of assignment is on the right side. So if you will try to do something like this, int 1 is equal to string 1, it will not work, because compiler will again say that I am intelligent now, I know what kind of assignment is there on the right hand side, so you can't convert string into int. So now for using var there are some rules. You can't use var everywhere wherever is required. First thing is you cannot declare your properties with var. You can define only a local variable, not the class variables. So this is the first rule, that you can't define. The second rule is that you cannot use var with the return type or the argument type for your method, or you can say in the signature you can't use var at all. So if I'm writing private sum and I'm defining int as a type, return type, and int a comma int b, so you cannot define var here or here, because it's creating confusion. You can do anything inside your curly braces, means for the local variable, but not in the method signature at all. The next beautiful and weird thing is that var is not a keyword, it's just a type. So if you will write var is equal to var, then it's perfectly fine. So because Java developers or the Oracle developers don't want, like if you are upgrading from Java 8 or any prior version to Java 11, if you have declared var as a variable name, so you should not get any compile time error for that. So you might have declared something like this, int or let's say string, so you should not get a compile time error. The next thing is, if you are aware of the functional interfaces in Java 8, so you are writing some functional interface like this: predicate, integer, So I'm just checking whether my integer is even or not. So the rule for the lambdas is that you can define this variable as a var, but you cannot write your functional interface itself as a var, because it will create an ambiguity for compiler. He won't understand that what kind of lambda you are using here. There might be n number of interfaces with the same signature, so you have to define your functional interface. Last thing is that you cannot define your class name as var. So if you do it, you will get a compile time error. One more thing, which is just for your understanding, that if you're working with var, you're working on implementation, not on interface level. So it's just a thinking point of view. Like if you are writing something like earlier you were used to write something like this, but if you will write var h, then it points to array list, not to the list. So you will access all the methods, all the variables that's available in array list, and same as with the list, but it's not act as a list at all. So it works on implementation. Hope this video will help you when you will write your code in Java 11. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel, like my video and share my video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.